Maybe.
We are. I'm so. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm excited. I really don't know why, but I'm excited.
I'm excited because my mute button works now.
That's funny. Anyway,
Technology.
we're all basically here and practically ready to go. I really don't have anything to announce other than as a reminder, no session or games or anything like that next week, or next weekend.
What happens next weekend?
I'm out of town.
Oh, I suppose that's a good reason to not play D&D.
So,
fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to wait. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, but yeah. Other than that, nothing really to announce. So, y'all fight over who wants to do the recap, and by fight over, I mean fight over who has to do the recap.
You don't have to fight over me, guys. There's enough of me to go around.
Well, let me see. Where's my?
I did not feel right saying.
I was glossing over it, letting you.
I was just gonna mute myself again.
Well, I can try.
Go for it.
So we had fun at a temple.
Oh right,
Enoch
and barely
and
escaped. Yes.
Yeah, Enoch and Katya went to the temple. We had an interesting alternative to combat. Let's call it that. Especially since it was real quick and real, just quick and dirty kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch rose several. What was it? 7 skeletons, I want to say.
Sounds about right.
7
Let me
or
start
8,
counting.
something like that.
Hang on. 14. It says 14.
Right. Yep. 7 of each.
Ooh,
7
yes.
7 warrior skeletons, 7 archer skeletons. Just so we have a good mixture of both. And we also went in with some goons.
Yep, they were the blackguard.
Yeah. You, Katya went in as. Hold on, I've got the thing because I always forget names because my brain is bad and doesn't like me.
It's okay.
You can do it.
I'm not gonna take it from him.
There we go. Is that Aaron?
Yeah. Good job.
Like I said, I have it somewhere in this folder with all of the Stream D&D stuff, which is getting a little messy.
I mean, we've only been doing this for coming up on what, 5 years?
Something like that.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I think this is the longest D&D game Rips DM'd.
Correct.
This is a very, very long D&D game.
Eventually, we'll wrap up all of our side quests, right?
I mean, if you really want, I mean, if you guys want, I can bring the campaign to a head tonight if you wanted, but I don't think anybody wants
I don't
that.
think we are ready for the end yet.
I don't think you guys are ready for the game to end. I think everybody really is enjoying it.
Yeah, it's just we're kind of
we're only level 14. We've got
little.
6 more levels to go.
We're just kind of wibbling a little bit on. We're just in this space right now where we have decision paralysis.
We still have a whole nother island we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, whose TV are we hearing?
Mine.
Okay. So yeah, Dinok, Katya, Katya as Aaron, Dinok as a Blackguard wizard. 14 skeletons and some Blackguard, quote, Blackguard mooks. Go to a temple, ransack it a little bit, have some guards run out, do some fun calculations. Where is...
I got to say that Geisma sucks.
Right. Yeah, right. We each rolled 3d20s.
That got real dicey.
Boo.
Well, pun yes and no.
Right. Rip rolled 3. I rolled 3. I don't see you rolling 3, so I'm gonna say it was just me and him on that.
We all rolled 3. I rolled mine all at once.
Okay, yeah. Right, there it is. Right. You and I both used hit dice to bump our numbers up so we didn't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, we would have lost.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's see. You rolled 13, 13, 2, which plus numbers, whatever that was, your charisma?
I
Is it
think
plus
we
your
got like
charisma?
I think we got a flat +3 for each one because of
Things, right, okay.
we outnumbered them by a lot.
So you got basically 16, 16, 5. Rip. I don't remember what he added to his own, but 4,
Nothing.
26. So technically he won twice until you bumped up that 2
Mm-hmm.
by 1. No.
Yep.
Each
Yeah.
hit dice does 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we went through that. And I did 5, 4, 10. So that is 8, 7, 13. Yeah, same thing for me. I had to bump a number up once to not go down. And then we kind of was like, okay, we run now. Bye-bye.
That was dangerous. Should have brought my musclehead with us.
Yeah. But yeah, that was let's see. Did we go over something Valinar did? I don't remember that.
I don't think
Maybe
Valinar
maybe
able to
Valinar
do
can tell
anything about it. I'm pretty sure that I started just kind of keeping an eye out for lupines so I could try to start getting in their heads.
Yeah, and then we're just like, hey, what are we gonna do tomorrow? Dunno. Let's talk about it next week.
Valinar went around town to the poorer districts to make food and water for the poor people.
Yeah. I was thinking about
Saying
what I'm
Paloma
doing
doesn't
next.
care, but I do.
And technically, I told you guys to talk about what you're going to do next week, and nobody did. I'm not surprised, but
well, Christmas and New Year's hit. So.
I know, I know.
So, I'm gonna say that it. Good enough to add one to the party pool?
Yes.
We did. Yeah, a little bit of expansion. We did some theorizing about whether or not we should just take some time in the middle of this, like let the situation fester, go deal with the Illithid, but we realized Paphos was flying directly there to Colophon and probably wasn't going to be there already. He was still flying. He's like, yeah, nothing but blue all around, man. Yeah. We tried to decide who's going to end up leading. Once we remove Paloma from her position, sounds like we decided we need to convince the 5 houses to be willing to take over on a temporary basis. So we were arranging a meeting for that. And also, we did some minor ideas on what we're going to do tomorrow, including Haru is going to start sending out letters to the 5 houses tomorrow for us to have a sit-down meeting to speak with them. Also, we did hear that our efforts to undermine Palama and Aaron is actually starting to work. There have been all sorts of rumors in the streets spreading and some dissentment being sown.
You guys have begun to collect on some of the rumors, the seeds of your labor beginning to bear fruit.
Yay.
But, yeah. And I think we ended so that y'all could get a nice rest in both us as players as well as player characters. And then in the meantime,
Make sure all my stuff has been reset as well.
there,
Except for our hit dice.
correct.
Except for hit dice, yeah. I had to do it manually.
Yeah. So with that, the next day
I
has arrived.
have to do
for you
the
all.
day 34. Psh. It's 34 divided by 4 is not a number. Okay. All done. Greenhouse is up to date.
I can't remember if I did this before we ended. I think so. Okay. So, what are we going to do today?
I don't know. What do you want to do today? I mean,
Take over the world.
I don't know. What you want? Oh, hey, now don't stop at and.
I'm horrible. I'm sorry.
Well,
Or
for
memory.
today, I'm going to work with the scouts and the messengers to make sure all eyes are on the temple in Goldwile, so we can keep tabs on the budding situation and see if and when is a good time to strike. But also keeping in mind that depending on how our letters go to the 5 houses, we could be having a meeting in the near future.
Okay. All right. So let's walk through individually what each individual is wanting to do. Actually, because we have because we know we know what wow, my brain literally just came to a screeching halt.
That's what that
Haru.
smell is.
That's nothing new.
Haru. Yeah, but it's not this early into a session. Given that we're having Haru write letters, is there are you wanting him to write it as himself, or are you wanting to have him use like a surname or an alias, or how would you
Guess it
guys?
depends. What is his standing with the 5 houses? Because that would determine the best course of action. Is he a well-known name that they would be aware of, but don't like, or is he like a wanted man among them, or just a complete nobody?
His name and station would carry weight similar to that of Valinor.
Is it positive or negative?
Uh-huh.
That's what I need to know.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Here's a question: does Valinor think that he would, the five houses would even think about listening to him?
Does Valinor think that they would listen to him?
Yes. Yeah. Or do I need to roll something for that?
I think you might need to tell me something, because I know that you guys were friends, but what did
Valinor and Haru?
uh-huh. What did Haru do like on the island? Like obviously Shia became a guard. What did
I think I'm trying to find, because I thought I put it down somewhere, but I think he was working towards becoming like a paladin. But I don't remember if that's what I decided or not. But I could have sworn I. Did I really not? I'm gonna have to go back through everything to find that. Everywhere I have put.
I know that feeling. Notes in 100 different places and
every place I put my character notes or anything.
okay. I think what you had was he was the cool kid in school, cool with a K. And then kind of
Yeah.
left the rest of it up to me from there. At least what I'm seeing.
Maybe 'cause I'm not seeing. Because I saw where I sent you that Shia became a guard.
Mm-hmm. So,
In
well,
the note.
but I also reshared a document with you because I took your document and then edited it for my sake, and then I went, oh, I can't let him see this, so I shared another one with you. So I may not have included his brief background, but I can tell you right now, what is on there is the cool kid thing. He has a little bit of a history of doing like vigilante work, which actually ended up causing him to become leader of the Devos, which you guys know. And the big reason why you guys haven't been able to contact him is because he wears
that thing?
Yep, a magical ring of it's effectively a ring of mind shielding. Modified, but it's basically the same thing. But
Rifle.
So yeah, that's quite literally all of the work that we've put into him. But Valinor is not like, how old is Valinor again?
Oh, Valinor is in his early 20s, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so it is very possible that he just doesn't have history because by the time you guys would have graduated high school, a year or so after that, you would have been exiled effectively.
Yeah, basically old enough to have just gotten out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it was like his final test where all that happened.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So if he may not have history or standing, which means the only capacity that any of the five houses would know him in would be actually they wouldn't know who Haru even is. They would only recognize him
In relation to Valinar, probably.
Well, in relation to Valinar, but the only title that Haru currently holds that
Right.
would mean anything to him or to anybody would be would effectively be probably something like Tobikage of the Devos, which which is just the the leader effectively of the Devos. So that would basically be the only title that they would know, like Haru would even be recognized by. Now, whether or not that the Devos are recognized as a popular, reputable group or not is open for debate and personal opinion.
Well, if he wants to sign it himself, he probably should not do that for Rose. So I'm looking through all the notes, and I've just found the 5 houses.
No worries.
I kind of want to have Valinar sign them, but I also don't know. Actually, Valinar will help Haru write all of them.
Okay.
And then kind of co-sign them.
Okay. Haru is not the most literate of individuals.
We write it up, then we tell Shia she needs to read it and correct all our grammar and spelling errors.
So
Or you could hand it off to Dinoc and he'll.
Oh yeah, Dina.
So I was actually gonna say, Dinoc and Katya would would be actually really good individuals for proofreading in a sense. Dinoc,
Indeed.
Dinoc because he's very used to a lot of like formal paperwork due to his life as a crypt keeper, and Katya being a like low level royalty, I say with air quotes here, is very prim and proper when it comes to
And
verbiage and wording and scholarly knowledge.
too.
So, so both of them would be very.
We know Kadia is loving innuendo, so we're gonna ask Dinoc because we met his family.
Really?
It just means you have to take him home to meet Dad.
Yes, this part here where it says you'd like to insert yourself into their lives. Are you sure you don't want to change the wording?
But yes, we can absolutely.
Oh Lord, I haven't mage handed in a while.
Thanks. I think that was for me.
I missed that. What happened?
All right.
I mage handed Katya.
Oh, I didn't
For
get
that line.
I didn't get a boop. So I just was like, what happened?
Everything happened all at once.
It usually does when I look away for a half a second.
That's all it takes.
I know.
Look back. Why did my computer kill itself?
Don't fucking say that.
You
Knowing his
paused
computer.
No, I was very concerned for a brief moment.
Quick,
When I
find some wood.
paused.
Yeah. Don't. Oh crap! It happened.
So. So you and Haru, we'll say you guys spend the better part of the day writing a rough draft. All that letters are basically going to read the same thing. And
Which is
we'll get to that.
Llama bad.
Okay.
But you'll just change how each letter is addressed per household, effectively. I'm not too worried about the details for now.
Oh.
And we'll, if it becomes relevant, we will talk about it later.
Okay.
So, for this... what do I want to make this? You're trying to word it elegantly. I'm going to say, roll either a persuasion or a deception check.
Persuasion or deception.
So yeah, depending on which way you're wanting to sway the houses. If you're trying to persuade them that she's a bad person, or if you're trying to deceive them that she's a bad person.
Worse than what she is.
So,
hang on one sec, because they're both -1s for me. So I'm seeing if I can do anything real quick to.
you'll have advantage on the roll because Haru is helping you. You can also use hit dice to increase the result. And then if you have anything like
Okay. I will ritual cast borrowed knowledge to gain proficiency in persuasion.
oh, okay.
Nice.
Love it. That's a fantastic spell.
So
Like you're using it while you're writing.
yes. So this plus 5,
Oh.
so 12.
Did that roll with advantage?
No, it didn't.
No.
Hang on. Not
Oh,
that bad.
no.
Okay.
So
you,
12.
You don't know the
Do you
result.
Do you want to add those hit dice bonus? 2
hang
per
on.
hit dice.
Yep, it's 2 per hit dice.
Where is? Oh, fantastic! I still have quite a few.
And I know you haven't used a ton of them. I know you've used a few, though.
I'm at 12, so I will use 4 to make it an even 20.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, I need a... This is not that. This is 1, 3, 25. So... Rolled total of and you're happy with that result?
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Why?
Hmm?
Sorry, my tab just did something weird.
Okay. Excuse me. So. Okay, so you two are taken care of. Let's go to D-Knock. You're doing like source keeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have keen mind, so there's really not a check that you need to make. I will say just make a general intelligence. We'll say saving throw. That way you can add your proficiency bonus to it. Just to keep information straight and have it the best well organized as you can for distributing information.
How's a 21?
Nice.
21. Are you happy with that result?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 21, you do a very effective job of making sure that information is received and out and sent out and distributed where it needs to be, in your opinion, in the most effective manner that you can manage. Katya,
Aye.
what are you doing?
Well, I was going to be organizing the scouts and messengers to keep their eyes on the Temple of Geisma and Goldwild. Pretty much keep an ear out. Keep us informed of the situation. If anything changes, let us know. And then I suppose just waiting around for Denoc to receive information from them, specifying that there's been a change. Like if Aaron goes to take a crap somewhere, I gotta know. Type information, everything, every little detail.
Okay.
How many times she takes a crap in a day?
Yeah. These messengers and scouts had better be worth a damn. So, while Denoc is compiling information, I'm kind of working alongside him for that sect specifically.
Gotcha.
Mm.
I'm not sure what kind of roll have you made.
Since I'm the one giving the orders, maybe it could be like a charisma.
I think you're going to be making the check for them. So let's.
Intelligence, charisma.
I was
something
going to say,
along those-
well, no, you're going to make. You're going to just roll a d20. For
Okay.
a perception check of the for the your scouts, basically. I have their bonus, so you don't have to worry about that.
I see through their eyes. A 10.
Okay.
On the die.
So that would bring their total to probably it'd be about I'm gonna say probably a 13.
I want that to be higher, so I'll drop a couple of my dice. There.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, something's going on, a meowing spree.
There are 3 cats down here. Don't concern yourself with the cat.
I
But
am
I
very
wasn't-
concerned with the cats.
I want to be concerned about the cats.
So that makes that 17. That is a tiny 17.
Okay. And then we move to the blind. What, if anything, would y'all like to do?
Remind us what the goal is again.
That was very quiet, but yes, I can do so. So your guys' ultimate objective is to effectively turn the people against Palama and Aaron. There are a bunch of different means in which you can do so. Quite literally, your imagination is the limitation. And at some point, we haven't decided when, because it's kind of up to you. You guys will make a move to usurp, kill, remove from power, Palama, the Aaron. So that's kind of the general plan.
Okay, that's what I need to remember.
Yep.
It's been a hot minute.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to give Yet a burst of information. Or a burst of inspiration, I guess. He doesn't have inspiration, but this is just...
Uh-huh.
He is going to see if we can get, like, yard signs distributed. You know, like political yard signs.
Okay. Is he making them
Okay.
himself, or...
He's going to try and enlist some of our helpers to manufacture these because he himself is not an artist.
So
Oh,
I'm
God.
just imagining that he's enlisting the thugs. So all the thugs
no.
from all the
Okay.
thugs from this group, and Yet this massive elephant man. I feel like I imagine that they just show up at like an art supply store. or like
Crayons.
or like a place where they have a sign in the window. It's like, you know, learning how to paint or something like that, or learn to to draw. It was like they just show up and are like, we would like to learn to color.
Yes.
I love it. Go ahead and make for me then.
So there's gonna be like anti-Palama political signs.
That's what I'm imagining.
Okay,
Go
that's
ahead
why I'm
and
putting it down then.
yeah, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. And I'm giving you a small bonus, or I'll give you a +1 bonus due to like the aid of the thugs. And then you're welcome to spend hit dice if you would like in order to increase the result as well. But let's see what the result is first.
You said sleight of hand?
Yep.
Okay.
I like to
actually have a
imagine
plus
at some
1 on
point-
that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use 2 hit die.
Okay, so that's
That
a
brings us to a total of
13.
18.
Bring.
I like to
17.
imagine-
Yeah, I can't math.
But I like to imagine at some point during this, Valinor just walks by the room where Yet and all these thugs are just sitting there with painting a sign. And he just stops and stares. And then just goes, I'm not even gonna... It just continues on.
Yeah. So 13, and you're spending 2 hit dice, so that's
17.
4 more points, so 17.
17. Okay.
Okay. Are you happy with a 17 result on signs?
Yeah, signs can be
Yeah.
average.
All right. Okay. Oh, I love it. And then for Asta, is there anything Asta would like to do?
Give her a second to brain.
Okay.
1.
Excuse me.
Somewhat presentable political signs.
What has everyone else done for the cause?
Yes.
They've been
That's not what I asked.
they've been working on a variety of different things. I guess the majority of what they have been working on has been basically trying to convince the general public that Palama is bad.
Right, but how have they been doing that?
Words, pretty much.
Well, words,
And actions.
desecration of a church,
That was my favorite.
there was before they went around and tore down a bunch of signs and like intimidated people who were putting signs up.
Now we are going to be the ones putting signs up.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, things like that.
Okay. So Asta has a plan.
Oh no.
Oh
that giggle. Oh no.
I'm here for it. Let's do it. Tell me.
We're going to
So-
lose Asta.
What?
We're going to lose Asta.
So, because commercials don't yet exist in this world,
Okay.
That's what you think.
she's just going to start running up and down the streets, yelling why people should hate on Palama.
Okay. And are you
You're
gonna
gonna
do?
get arrested.
Question before this happens: does Asta talk about that to anyone before she does it?
No.
Okay.
Amazing.
Listen.
So I'm gonna tell you now that if you do this, they will attempt to arrest you and incarcerate you. What is your plan for that?
Hello, what is my stealth?
Okay, so you would run away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I think her goal is to like be there and then be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like shouting it from the rooftops and then disappearing completely. Okay.
You stop going through his village yelling that there will be pirates.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, yours is going to be interesting because yours is going to be a two-part check. First, I want a persuasion check.
Okay.
This is you yelling at the town and trying to persuade the general masses that Palama is bad.
And my persuasion is a -1, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Hey.
Because everybody's gonna listen to the crazy person.
Exactly. People always listen to this.
Oh,
God! Okay.
0.
Brilliant.
Womp 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 womp.
Nobody's gonna listen. They'll be like, hey, that woman, she's insane.
Wait.
I swear.
I've just noticed on my character sheet that at some point I got inspiration. Can I use it?
Hey, how old is that inspiration?
I don't know, but I have it.
I know how old it is. It's from that time almost a year ago when we forced her to do a recap.
Wow. Holy crap. What a time for that inspiration to kick in. It's like, you know what? This is a great time.
Yeah. Sure.
Remember, it was
Anything-
not a year ago in game.
It's true.
Anything is better than that modified 0. Let's see if she rolls it again.
Don't jinx me, I swear.
Jinx. Jinx.
So go ahead and re-roll.
I'm painting sparkly dark elves.
Okay. Well, hold on.
It is better.
Well, and remember, because it's not an automatic failure, you can. Hey! Don't celebrate too early. To my knowledge, she hasn't used any of her hit dice.
That's true.
So you can use hit dice to increase your result. For each hit dice, you get 2 points to the result. So if you spend 1 hit dice, your 3 becomes a 5, so on and so forth. You can spend as many as you want, but the catch is your hit dice do not reset until basically this arc is over. With an exception. There is an exception, but as of right now, you don't know what it is. So until this arc is over.
When you say arc,
When you kill Palama,
Or we fail and have to run away.
Or remove her from power, basically.
And how many hit dice do I have?
Equal to your level.
1 for each level. Yep.
So, 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you really wanted to, you could spend all 14 and have a plus 28 to your 3, giving you a total of 31.
Better than undermining us.
When else would I need hit dice? Isn't that what saves me from dying?
Not exactly. During a short rest, you could use hit dice, to recover hit points. Otherwise, you could use more. You could use hit dice, on other checks, like later in, the week, or the next couple of days or so, when you guys are, continuing to do these activities.
So you can use.
I'm just trying to decide. I do want to use some. I'm just trying to decide how many. And how many will be stupid, in case I need it later.
If you do 5 now, you'll have a 13.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you're gonna spend 5 and have a 13?
Yes, please.
Okay. 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 So, that being said, the crowd doesn't immediately hate you. Therefore, they don't just, like, out you to whatever guards that they can find, so
Progress.
yeah. So, what I'm gonna have you do next then is I'm gonna have you make an initiative roll. And this is to simulate you getting away from the guards by anticipating their movements and being faster than them to, like, disappear. I know once you hit once you vanish, you're gone. But if the guards can get a drop on you, then that's a different story. So you're gonna make an initiative roll. And I have a DC now. Natural 20. Okay.
Oh, now you get a nat 20.
Natural 20, total of 25. You were untouchable.
Yes.
You were untouchable.
That's
And
what Arthur likes to hear.
that is
not what Katya likes to hear.
That is what you do. That is not the right color. I don't like being this. So, all right. So that morning is done. So the afternoon, Haru is going to spend us getting the letters to their location. So
Cool.
Haru is taken care of. Is there anything anybody wants to do?
Valnar is gonna go to the poor section of Catullus and do what he did before, with the food and everything.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what I had you roll persuasion check for last time. So let's go with that again.
Okay.
I don't remember if I gave you advantage or not. We did.
Okay.
So take it.
I'm also going to ritual cast borrowed knowledge again, because I don't like that -1.
Okay.
So +5, so 22.
Okay. Yeah. You, at this point in time, you have, if not all, the majority of, like, the poor districts on your side.
Cool.
Katya,
Yes.
you get information back in the afternoon.
What have we got?
There's movement being made by Aaron.
Oh. Hopefully not bowel movements.
She's on the city streets,
Oh,
Okay.
being flanked by two completely robed, blackened figures, and she is wandering the streets, telling individuals that what happened at the church that you guys desecrated was an attack on the church led or inspired by the villain Valnar, and that there are simple magics that would allow for that for any individual to perform such an act. And she uses minor magics to change and alter her appearance to resemble that of Valinar's.
Oh no.
And continuing on saying, see how easy it is to change one's appearance, to be different than who is in front of you. Believe not your eyes, but your faith in the church, and that those who lead it will guide you to the truth. She is being... Well, let me confirm. Well, that was a really bad roll. She's being persuasive, but it comes across in a very snarky, bitchy tone.
Condescending.
Very condescending.
Okay.
And you see, and you get reports that when an individual challenges, questions, or otherwise disrespects how disrespects Aaron, you see one of the blackened figures, alternating, never the same one, basically vanish from her side and return a few moments later, and the scouts report to you that those individuals that spoke out, when they tried to locate them later in order to effectively recruit them, could not be found.
So silencing dissenters.
Silencing naysayers, yes. Leaving... Not... Obviously, there are going to be people who slip through cracks of this kind of magnitude.
Okay.
But doing their best to silence as many as they can.
Well, that certainly complicates things.
Information that you were given, you're welcome to do with that as you will, and it may lead to deciding your next segment of the day.
Yep. Well, my first initial thought was that I could go back out disguised as Aaron and continue, I guess, repeating what I'd done previously, but then obviously, since she has demonstrated that it could be anybody disguised in magic, they would know what to look for that now. This complicates things. Because this attack was supposed to be intended to get her and Palama riled up against each other, and
It would appear that she is trying to defuse the situation.
We don't know how Palama is dealing with this.
Right. Maybe we just had to perform an attack on a different church.
Probably not the best idea. We're already
Yeah, the church would already be on high alert. Yeah.
Well, not just the church, but
Everyone.
Maybe the time has come to
even the
Pres-
upper sphere would be like,
well, since this could also come off as, because she wasn't being very persuasive but was being bitchy or condescending, it could be like, well, you see, I couldn't have attacked the church. It could have been Valinar disguised as me, as she immediately comes out trying to defend herself, right? So now we should plant evidence of a proposed second attack on a different church, and because they'd probably be expecting it, it's likely they'll send a good portion of their soldiers to that new church ready for her to arrive. That might make it a little bit easier to commence an attack on Goldwild.
Question, and sorry if you guys answered this and I just missed it, but did we ask if we want to figure out if the dissenters are being killed or just captured?
All you know is that they disappeared.
Yeah.
we haven't said anything about looking into that.
So maybe we should plant some new evidence. Continue.
What Valinar is trying to say is, do we want to look for them?
Look for the ones that, yeah. With that new information, I'll have some scouts rerouted to trying to locate the dissenters that have reportedly disappeared. Try to find them, see if they're dead or just merely captured, and get back to me on that. Meanwhile, I think we could take advantage of this situation and continue the narrative of Aaron is attacking churches and leave a very obvious clue that she's going to attack another church in another town over. She's going to continue doing that using, her connection with the Blackguard. Wink. We're not actually going to show up there, but the hope is that they will route some of their extra soldiers and guards over that way in preparation.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had previously discussed it and left evidence that she was going to attack a church, and then she followed through on it. Better safe than sorry, in my eyes.
Okay. Out of curiosity, where do you want the scouts to look?
Well, if they're disappearing, suddenly, just from all around the streets. Start by searching
No.
back alleys and areas close to where Aaron has been.
Ooh. We could also ask Asta to go back into the temple to see if there's any remain.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have some ideas on what you would like to do. I feel like Asta's up for another stealth mission.
Always.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll. We'll say a perception check again for the scout.
Okay, so that's another D20.
Yep.
Whoop. Ooh, 18 plus their
Pretty
what?
darn good.
So it's a total of 21.
Nice. I like that.
Okay. I'll give it to you for now, as they'll return around sundown.
Okay.
They had no luck locating the individuals.
Nothing.
Oh boy.
Not even where they saw these individuals.
Mhm.
There's practically no trace.
Like they never existed.
Well, no, they definitely existed, but like one would would like, this is bull, and like go down an alleyway, but by the time one of the scouts would get to that alleyway, they're gone. Like, even going down the alleyway, looking around at the next couple of streets over, they can't find them.
Okay.
And then in continuing to investigate areas where they could be being held, anything, things like that, they were not able to find any sign of them.
Okay.
Katya, what were you wanting to do during this afternoon?
This is the evening now?
Yep. This is
afternoon?
This is like the second half of the day segment.
Okay.
Because you have your stuff that you can do still, I believe.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm an expert,
Or
but
wait,
since
no, I
Haru
had-
is out,
Never mind. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say that I'm an expert or anything, but since Haru is out, actually, Deanoch, you looked over Haru's handwriting. You might be better fit for this, actually. You're there, right?
Yes, I am waiting.
Okay. Just making sure you're paying attention. So, I would like to forge a letter. Haru is unfortunately out at the moment, but I would like to forge another letter of the Blackguards communicating with Aaron, discussing plans for a second string of church attacks. The hope is that this newfound evidence might convince Polama to send some of her guard to a separate location just in case an attack were to occur. Then we could take advantage of the reduced guards patrolling the Temple of Goldwald and hopefully make our strike tomorrow.
I would say, instead of a letter from Aaron again,
Mhm.
we have a letter from the Blackguard suggesting one or two locations. Simply that way, we don't have to.
What if we cater to Palama's, what's the word I'm looking for? Her paranoia. and implicate that Valinar will be present at one of those locations.
And that he is thinking of allying with Aaron.
Aha. Twist the narrative a little bit and really get her on edge. Because there's already been evidence of an actual attack on a church, whether or not Valinar was involved. At that point, they don't have
Wait,
evidence one way or
wait,
the other on that.
Wait,
But yes.
Didn't the scouts say that Aaron was transforming into Valinor?
Exactly. That is the information that was relayed.
If we can get word to Palama of her being able to transform into a extremely close to the original version of Valinor, that would imply she has seen Valinor up close.
Who would be the one to deliver that information, though?
Well, we just get someone. We just.
That also hinges on the idea that Palama is actually familiar with that type of magic and knows exactly how it works. And that might be a little dicey. But it could also implicate that she and Valinar are working together.
Yes. To how to get to it, I would say polymorph into someone from another island that we've met before. Simple enough. That way, we don't have to worry about that showing. And have that person rush to a temple god, say, I just stole this from a blackguard courier, but I have to run and hide. Please, ensure this gets to the right hands. Something like that. And then run away. Maybe.
If we're trying to make it look like Aaron and me are working together, you want Vonar just to pen a letter to Aaron, just a generic like, "Hey, we need to move soon."
Yes!
Signed, Valinar.
No. Signed.
No, we have to try and act like it's a big secret. Just signed V.
Oh.
No. Your special friend, V.
Yes.
Oh my. And how do we get this into the hands of Aaron? Or is it the courier was intercepted? Is that what you're going on?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, someone is polymorphed.
So an anonymous tip.
Someone is polymorphed to be the person who stole from the courier, quote unquote, who is rushing to give this to someone on Palama's team. Temple guard, a priest in the temple or something. I don't know. We'll get to that. Figure that out real quick. They hand over the letter, and then they dip.
Even better if we could say that they spotted one of the resistance messengers and took this off of them.
You guys are the resistance.
I know. The idea is disguised as a random stranger. We intercepted one.
Oh, I see.
We intercepted one of the. Yeah, we intercepted. I intercepted one of the resistance messengers, and they had this on their person. I think this needs to get to Palama ASAP. think that could work. Further drive a wedge between the two of them.
Also,
Maybe
make
they'll-
sure to. What is the? What would the common person refer to Palama as? Title, Lady Palama,
I actually did
Mother
have a
Palama.
title, but I haven't even looked at that title in forever.
Her lordship.
Well, no, it was something like Light Bearer, I think. Yeah, Light Bearer Palama.
So, would the common people, like Joe down the street, call her that, or would it be more?
Well, Light Bearer would be kind of like her title, kind of like Pope.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Hang on, I'm putting it down for posterity.
give you a minute then.
What
Yeah,
I want to make I want to make sure all the details are perfect. So Valinor is going to personally pen a letter addressed to Aaron, with implicating evidence of their alliance.
Alliance.
That's a better word. Their alliance. Someone disguised as a commoner will intercept.
Yep, you gotta make sure that's quotated.
Yep. A resistance messenger. And then bring the, if I could type, bring the
I feel that.
letter to a personal guard, temple guard, or other temple official, and states that it has to get into the hands of Lightbearer. F Lightbearer, yes. Lightbearer Palama. Okay. If I could just add that to my dictionary, perfect. All right. Valinor writes a letter. Say, something that implies he and Aaron are working together. A commoner will go before someone disguised as a commoner will go before some kind of temple official or guard or whatever, saying they intercepted a resistance messenger, found the letter on them, and Lightbearer Palama needs to see this, and then hope that it goes right from there.
And make sure it. And then they run away.
Yeah. Well, obviously, after that you gotta take off. It's like, look, anonymous tip. You didn't see me. Yep. And for someone like such as myself, who is able to alter self at will, it wouldn't be hard to disappear into the crowd and take on the face of someone else entirely, so I can't be tracked again. So I guess I'm going to be the commoner, huh?
I would say start polymorphed. That way, if they have anything to detect alter self at the temple.
Well, if I polymorph myself, all I can turn into is some kind of an animal.
Question: is your regular face known?
Maybe not to most people, but I'm pretty sure if Erin saw me face to face, she'd know.
Ah, fair point. You say
Considering-
you could just use your regular face just to hand off the letter and then change when you leave.
That being said, I don't think anybody on this island has seen my male form, so I could always use that again. I
Question
suppose.
of game: were you your male form when we were here first?
No.
Okay.
Katya has had the ability to alter self since At least the surface or Denox Island. It's
Well, I
been
just
a
wanna
long
make-
time.
I just want to
Yeah.
make sure you didn't use it as a disguise at any time while we were.
I don't think so.
Um,
No.
I think Valinar actually used Katya's male self at one point. But I think that was
Yeah.
just recently when we first came back.
Yeah. Katya's
So-
actual face has likely been seen by Aaron based on we've been in combat before, and um,
So if I'm understanding this correctly, the group of the three of you are kind of working together to create a letter to, and then executing a plan for planting evidence. Yeah.
kind of, sort of, yes.
So Valnar, make a general charisma check. You have advantage,
Oh,
and,
God.
and I'm giving you a modifier in my head. I'm or a +2
Okay.
modifier, simply because it's your own handwriting, or intimidation if you're proficient in that. I'm cool with that too.
Can I make myself?
Sure.
All right, I'm just gonna do borrow knowledge again to make myself proficient in intimidation.
Yeah, Dinoc, how are you aiding with all of this?
How's a 23?
Fantastic.
Just coordinating with scouts to find and maps to find
Locations and like guard rotation.
yeah,
Cool. History
that-
check.
so that the person who is dropping the letter has the least amount of problems coming their way.
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm not sure why the guard would have any
18.
reason to just arrest your random person who's like, "Hey, anonymous tip."
Well, the thing is, if you come to multiple guards, one of them could gather their wits before you run off, grab you to ask more information, which then increases chances.
I see. I see.
Katya.
Hi.
Performance check.
Performance. Something I am actually somewhat decent at. Thank you,
Bonus the
charisma.
dice.
18.
Hold on.
It was almost that one. And I was like, no.
Let's look at this. All three of our numbers
Or
end
18.
up being
Yes.
18.
Yeah.
Well, no, mine actually ends up as 23 because that doesn't include the
Well, I know, but
efficiency. But
right
yeah.
here, these numbers right here are all
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, which is
Yep.
funny. Yeah, be thinking about what you want to do to aid the cause. I'm gonna go to Asta first, because she's got a stealth mission to investigate. What exactly? What did you guys have wanting her to investigate?
See if she can
Every-
find at least remains of the people that have disappeared for being dissenters.
Okay, where is she looking?
In the basement.
Of the main church?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, specifically when we know Erin and her two cloaked individuals are out trying to persuade people.
Understood.
That way, Erin and the two people, as far as we know, are not there.
You know, I just realized, worst case scenario, if somebody does grab me, I can immediately dimension door away.
You could, but we don't.
Yeah.
We don't
Like,
want
nope.
to seem like we're anything but commoners.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
That's
it's like,
true.
wait, how did that person do that? Oh, they could be
most
aligned
commoners. Most commoners won't have access to anything above first level spells.
If that. Okay.
If that, yeah.
Okay, so, cool. Asta,
That's my name.
do you plan on using Pass Without a Trace?
Let me think. Yes.
Okay.
Was that a sarcastic let me think?
Make sure make sure to mark the spell slot. And
You just sound like a robot.
I do.
You did for a second, yeah.
I'm sorry. Mark the spell slot and then roll me a stealth check with a +10. Or I think it's closer to like a +25 after you're all said and done.
I didn't mean to do. I'm confused. Did I do that correctly?
Yeah, you cast a spell.
Okay. Isn't there a spot where you can like mark the little? Oh, never mind. I found it.
Found it?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Now what am I doing?
Rolling stealth.
Yeah.
Go to skills and then stealth.
If I could punch you, I would.
Bring it. You know where I live.
Haven't been there in forever. I've forgotten.
There we go.
Did it roll?
No, I had to find the GIF first. Priorities.
Oh,
GIF? Oh, GIF.
Discord.
GIF, yes. I was thinking of like GIF.
21.
peanut butter.
+10, so 31. All right, cool.
Wow, that was a low roll on the die.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, she's with Pass Without a Trace. She can pretty easily hit 40s now.
That is scary.
Yeah. Welcome to high level play with basically a rogue. Okay. You make your way through the massive temple, quietly as you can, down to the basement, kind of following a route that you followed before, and you make it to a point in the basement where you actually come to a locked door. It's locked, and you can hear on the other side grunts. Almost like in pain grunts, like
Okay, I was gonna say what kind of green pocket is.
no, it's not the bathroom.
That was not.
It's the sex dungeon.
No. Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be, but that's any dungeon, really. So you're at a locked door. What do you do?
Can I try and pick it?
Yeah, you have thieves'
Pick the
tools.
lock? Sure do.
I believe it would be a thieves' tools check for you, which I'm pretty sure you're proficient in. So do you have expertise in sleight of hand? I can't remember.
I sure do.
Okay. Well, that's not a good roll, a good judge of character then. So, roll a dexterity check, and then we'll add 10 to it for proficiency, and then, or I guess it would be +5. Sorry, no, not +5. Roll a dex check and add your proficiency bonus. I believe it's +5.
Okay. 24.
Jesus, natural 19. So
Plus
yeah.
29.
Without issue, you quietly pull out your lockpicks and the door opens before you. And inside, you are exposed to a pitch black room. Not a problem for you, though, as you have dark vision. Being a dwarf. You quietly creep in, and down here you see... Excuse me. Stepping in, you see small, like kind of like a large chamber, and on the far side, you begin to see what look to be like chains and other potential torture implements. And just beyond that, You begin to see the outline of cages. And then you see people inside of them.
Oh, lovely.
They still seem to be moving.
Do what now?
They still seem to be moving.
Oh, even better.
What do you do?
Are there like a lot of them?
There are dozens and dozens of cages. Only a handful of them at the moment seem to be full. From this distance, you would count about 10 people.
Okay. And are they like adults, children, all the above?
They appear to be adults.
Are they like hysteric, just kind of sitting there, or
Some of them are like hunched over, grabbing like at their stomach. Others are kind of on the ground, almost like in a fetal position. Some appear to be like muttering to themselves, like sitting on the ground, knees pulled up to their chest, and just muttering, almost rocking back and forth.
Quick, take pictures. Evidence.
Does it
Only
have
cameras
camera in
exist
this
in this
world?
world.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
You're not an artificer.
I was just gonna say, Cuddy's gonna start multi-classing into Artificer.
Don't give me ideas.
Do you have the intelligence score to multi-class an artificer?
Probably not.
Do you need at least a 13?
Should be.
Yep.
Let me guess, you have a 13.
I have a 14 intelligence.
Ah, there you go.
It's not up there like D-Knock, but it is above average.
Yep. So, you see these people. What do you do?
Well, okay. Above game, am I here just to get evidence, or like, would it be bad if I tried to break these people out of their cages?
It would probably be bad if you broke them out. You were just here to see if you could locate that there are people being stashed somewhere.
Okay, fine.
Success.
Yeah, because then you can get back to us, tell us this, and then we can stage a rescue and use them to prove, the darker underbelly of Palama and Aaron's partnership.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would I have paper and pencil with me, Andy?
Sure.
By chance? Okay. Since cameras don't exist yet, I'll just quickly get that out and kind of like, to the best of my artistic ability, jot what I see.
Okay. Make a dexterity check. Another one.
Another one. Damn it!
Okay.
It's not nearly as good as the last one.
No, but you're a dwarf, so it makes sense. Your mastery is in stone, not
Figures.
This
arts.
is
Stick
very
You make
figures.
really good. You make really good cages and chains, but for some reason, everyone's stick figures.
Yeah, you nail the back walls and the cages and like the torture implements that you can see, but then you just like draw stick figures for the number of people in the cages, and for whatever reason, all of them are smiling.
Even better, she draws one stick figure and then writes X10 next to it.
yeah, no, that's accurate for Asta.
So, all right, and then you GTFO.
Yep.
Yet, did you manage to think of something that you would like to do?
We will go around town planting our signs.
Planting signs. Okay.
And since this is like towards like the second half of the day, we'll probably we'd probably continue doing it, painting the signs or coloring the signs until night and then distribute them under the cover of darkness.
Well, if you ask outside help, they're going to be stick figures.
Okay. So for the sake of this, we'll say that you continue to produce more signs, which is easy enough to do. I'll let your other check ride. Because in the evening, when everybody kind of comes back to the hideout, for the lack of a better term here, the day is taken care of. You guys, the day has not ended, so monitor that. Everybody kind of comes back. The information that is needed to be given to you guys is given to you by your allies and your party members. You guys know about the potential hostages in the basement. However, one of the last individuals to arrive is Haru. And he goes, guys, we might have a problem or an opportunity. I'm not sure which. And he's going to pull out a letter from his pack, effectively. And he goes, I found this... Excuse me. I found this in, excuse me. In, Orlick... Sorry, give me 1 second to grab my names up, because I'm so bad.
The anticipation is killing me.
Sorry. Sorry.
Where did he find it?
I found this in Orlick Kotolis's office. It was opened.
Oh, okay.
It was opened when...
So the governor of Kotolis.
It was opened when I found it. And he'll hand it out for one of you to take.
Oh, I guess Valinar will take it since that makes the most sense.
Okay. Valinar?
Yeah.
It is now in your... it's now in Roll20 under handouts.
Ooh.
You should...
Maybe?
Yes.
Did it...
Journal handouts.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me move it. There you go. Now it should be there.
Oh, okay.
I'm not seeing
And if you would, it's because it's only in his journal.
Okay.
If you would, Valinar, read it out loud for everybody.
Okay. Orlick, my guard and I will move to the capital tonight at sundown. We will be going by foot, arriving on the city edge by midnight. You have until sunrise to make your decision. This is your only warning, your only chance. May the light guide you to the correct choice.
Okay, I got my guard and I will move to the capital tonight at sundown.
Oh, she wrote that last line very sloppily. I'm assuming Palama forced her to write that phrase in. And this is from Aaron, by the way.
Okay. We will be... Okay, my guard and I will move to the capital tonight at sundown. We will be... Oh, thank you. Thank God.
We'll be going by foot.
By foot. What? Can I just copy paste?
Arriving
Also-
on the city edge by midnight.
Done.
Okay. Huh.
Going by foot, arriving on the city edge by midnight. You have until sunrise to make your decision. This is your only warning, your only chance. May the light guide you to the correct choice. Like, annoyed having to write it.
Yeah. So it's
I've been spelling Aaron this whole time. Damn it. Now I had to do the find and replace feat.
It sounds like we almost might have a chance to take out Aaron.
I'm so sorry, I was muted. So Katya, I don't think you ever asked, but Valinor, you would know that may the light guide you, and then filling in the blank to how whatever may be necessary is a very common Geisma kind of tradition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Given that Geisma is the god of light.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. And Haru kind of goes, if this letter is for tonight, we may need to strike. At the very least, we could possibly get rid of Aaron.
Best case scenario, yes.
This is actually fantastic. Why
doesn't come back?
So I mean, it's just kind of annoying because we've been spending all this time trying to draw up a wedge between Aaron and Palama. But now we have an opportunity to just take out Aaron and be done with that portion.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do this.
One
If
question.
we are able to take her out, then we can continue to use her face for other things.
That is true. Which means one of us would have to essentially become a permanent. Oh man, I'm gonna be working with Palama for a while, aren't I? Small problem. I don't have her powers. Though. I wouldn't.
Hang on.
Oh.
I don't think any of us should do that. Because remember when I did scrying and she actually saw me?
Uh-huh.
I have a feeling she could probably just tell someone's impersonating her just by looking.
Yeah.
I had to look something up now.
I'm gonna say we're gonna take a break right there.
Yeah.
Because it's a good place for it, and I need to actually be better about implementing breaks during stream again. So we're gonna take a few minutes here. This will give people time to get a drink, get water. Make sure you get up, drink your water, stretch your legs, and then Katya can look up whatever it is that they're trying to look up. So we'll be right back. Oh, goodbye. Well, not goodbye. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Huh. Back.
So, where we left you guys at the break, you guys were looking over this letter that Haru brought back with him from one of the council leaders of Catullus, probably one of the oldest families in Catullus. Oops, that's not. Whoa, that's weird. When did that happen? There we go.
I do have one concern about this letter, though.
How legit is it?
Well, no. Well, I suppose that is a good point, but I was going to ask, by the mentioning of my guard, are we speaking of one of her guards, or both of them as the entirety of her guard?
Best case scenario, a guard. Worst case scenario, it's both of the vampire.
I was going to say worst case scenario would be both the vampires, the entirety of the Black Guard, and maybe a few of Palama's guards.
That's... Mm-hmm. I was trying to avoid thinking about that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why she'd move
I don't want to be
large.
that pessimistic.
Why did I close the letter? Guard.
You dick autocorrect.
What?
Oh god. When I found out that the word the name Aaron had been misspelled, I went through to use the replace all feature. So it replaced every instance of the word Aaron, which also happens to be at the of anything like gathering, delivering. So now all those words have Aaron just slapped in the middle of them. Everything was better before I changed it. This is so stupid.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Control Z,
That's
Control Z,
brilliant.
Control Z.
Yeah, I don't know how many Control Z's I had to do, so I'm just going to replace
I
the
don't.
new
Well, I
Aaron
don't
with the old Aaron, and fixed. Not a problem anymore. Her name is just going to be ERIN for my notes from going forward.
Not that big of a concern.
No.
And
But
that's less of a concern than having gathering and delivering.
That's hilarious. Why did it
I was
not
like,
just choose
really?
the word? Why did it just
Like,
not
I
choose the word?
specifically typed capital E, but okay.
If you put it in quotations, I'm pretty sure it'll only do those words by themselves, that word by itself, but I'm not 100%
I'm
on
going
that.
to try that. That sounds legit.
I
Please
mean,
do it again.
a lot of
Please do
things
it
that God, that'd be so funny. But
That's- you know what that just did?
what?
I typed it with the quotes, and it's like, we're just gonna replace Aaron with air quotes. So Aaron did this and Aaron did that. That did not work.
Oh God, I don't know what to tell you then. Buddy.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there is a button for match case. Yes.
Oh, that might work.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yes. Okay. That may
so
not have helped. I'm about to find out. Shit.
Baharu looks to you guys and goes, "If this letter is accurate, we'll have to act quickly." As he looks outside
Okay.
and you follow his gaze, and the sun is beginning to peak itself out from the bottom side of the island, making it almost daylight in your guys' area.
Just real quick. Valnar's gonna cast Scrying on Erin to see if she's...
Aaron. Okay, I'll stop.
Okay. Scrying on Aaron. What kind of a save is this?
Hang on. Sorry, I looked at something else.
Mhm.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom?
See if we can find out if she's actually going somewhere or if it was a fabrication designed to fool us.
Yeah.
Because it would sure suck if we showed up at Catullus only to be ambushed ourselves.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, this is a setup
Yeah,
and she
I
was
guess I
actually
didn't.
planned.
I guess I didn't give it
Catullus
to
ambush us.
her. Wisdom saving throw. That is a 23.
Dang it.
Ooh.
Does she
Saves the
have any?
night.
Does she have any negatives or anything like that? Because I know with scrying you can have.
Is she considered familiar to me?
Do we have some kind of a physical belonging?
Do we?
You did.
What was it?
The staff of On, technically, 'cause she stole it.
Damn. Well, that wouldn't
just-
technically have been a belonging of
It's
hers.
it's a relic. So technically, because she was attuned to it, it was hers.
Yeah, but we returned that.
Yep, you did. I don't think you guys specifically own anything from her of hers. Um,
Ouch.
And she's not, quote, familiar, unquote, yet.
familiar, from my point of view, is like somebody you know well, or somewhat well. That's my point of view on. Some people will argue with me on that, but that's my belief.
In that case, no.
Okay. Then the spell fails.
Probably don't. If we're going to go fight, I would probably say don't waste any more spells.
Yep. So
Yeah, I
whatever
wasn't going to. I was going to give it the one shot. I can't try it again anyway.
So whatever spells you guys have used on the day, make a note of that.
What level?
I have used no spells today, somehow.
Yes. All right. I used one of those. Okay.
What do you lot want to do? We can strike. We can send all of us. We can send a group. We could try to assassinate. What say you?
I say we attempted assassination with a smaller group, but a smaller group strong enough to be able to actually take her on and her guards. Because if we sent everybody, what if it ends up being a setup? For all we know, we might not have a place to come back to when we finish going out.
Yeah.
I think it'd be crazy to bring a whole army against her. So
what is your suggestion? I'm assuming the lot of you.
yes, for sure. Obviously, when we killed her the first time, it wasn't enough. So she is technically our problem.
Well, we didn't kill her. We banished her.
I for sure believe that we did kill her at one point, and she came back again.
You did kill her once.
Yeah, she
Did
showed up
we?
a second
You
time. and
banished her.
Yeah.
She came back for revenge, and you killed her in a forest.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Hey, Dina, do you still have that cage?
Yep, I've got it. Don't even need to finish. It's ready.
I love it. So,
At least our group. Haru, you're welcome to join us, and maybe a couple extra of your best men.
Sadly, none of my men are going to be up for a task like this if Erin is as dangerous as you say. Plus, if she's got a very powerful guard.
Right. Then maybe leave your strongest men to defend here just in case.
Yeah, I can do that. I will accompany you, but I will tell you now, and he'll look to you and look you in the eyes, Valinar. If it looks bad, I will make sure that I live and continue on. Because, as of right now, I'm the only face that these people know. I will ensure my survival. But that doesn't mean that you won't have everything at my disposal during.
That's completely understandable. Plus, if we get there and she has like an actual army, I'm just gonna say we leave and not try.
Yeah, if there's a whole army, we won't stand a chance. We'll have to call it. So let's not go charging straight in.
Remember, you have a
Side
yet.
glances at Yet.
Remember, Yet is charge man.
No. Do I have
You
any
need
cards
to
for
be
spell
thrown
prepared?
into battle. Yet is your man. Or elephant.
Elephant man.
I got too comfortable with not having card in there to charge in that I stopped preparing. Oh no, I do still have it prepared.
Oh, I just thought you meant you stopped preparing.
No, I always had when Cardin was around. I always had hold person prepared in case he was going to start charging off to do something stupid.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. Yeah. What is it? So, should the what is this like? This 6 of you? 2, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Yep.
Should the 6 of us go and attempt to intercept?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
With her out of the way, it'd be a lot easier to go to the temple. Deal with Palama. And that's assuming she stays dead this time. But Dina can take care of that one.
Do you
If she dies, she will stay dead.
Good.
does anybody
She can
need
power our ship or something.
does anybody need time to
Actually,
take a brief respite?
do you think... I know a brief moment of sidetrack. Do you think that Aaron and Palama would be considered considerable forces, but also opposite in power?
Oh,
I mean, possibly, but they're working together towards the same goal. So, I don't.
no, it's for something else. It's for something else.
It's for something completely unrelated.
I don't.
Since
know.
we do have an ongoing mission to save the islands. If they both are considered powerful and opposite in polarity, we can use them to power the Harmony Stones here and save this island while we're already here.
Well,
Something to consider.
By the way, that involves tearing their soul out of their body and trapping it within the stone.
No problem with that.
Haro's
You're our
like,
expert.
Assuming they both have
Haro
it.
looks at you and goes, "Neat."
Oh, such power!
1,000 yards there. 1,000 yards there. Neat. He has
So
no idea what
we get either Aaron, if or Palama, if they are both not opposite aligned in soul terms. What happens if they are aligned? We need to find someone who would be opposite.
Don't we?
Looks to Valinar.
Could either of them be opposites to Torben? Because don't we still need a? Or am I just imagining that?
Didn't we use someone for something for?
Where did we
I
put
thought we-
Torben? We shoved
I
him
don't
somewhere.
know.
Torben for sure is in a crystal, but I don't think you have something for the
Is it on
opposite of Torben.
Hofkeen?
Yeah, I believe he's on Hofkeen.
I thought so.
I thought he was on the Lapita. I thought he was embedded in one. Oh no, he was.
No, the
he was-
Lapitas are the elementals, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is embedded within the Hofkeen crystal for keeping it afloat. You are correct.
And we are looking for an opposite for him.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. Let me think. He is considered a vampire for the soul purposes, correct?
Correct. Which in translation is undead.
Yeah.
which I think you have a chart for.
I don't know where it would be.
I got it. So for undead, you're looking for a fey creature.
Okay, can you send that to me?
Yeah.
That way I can put it in the.
I can put it in the Discord. I thought you guys already had it, but I guess if I didn't, then I didn't.
We probably do have it. I just don't have it in that list.
Fair
Is
enough.
my problem. And right now I'm trying to make sure everything is.
Independent.
Oh. Neat.
So dragons are the only thing. Well, dragons and elementals technically, that can pair with themselves, but with opposite.
We haven't
types
actually
of-
We haven't actually come across a whole lot of Fae in our journeys.
You almost went to the Fey realm.
Technically, we were there at one point.
Anyway,
Yeah, we were going to. Oh, what was this note? Some Fae can be convinced with an agreement to trade out with Torb. Okay, so instead of having one singular powerful Fae to battle Torben, we could have several smaller Fae that could arrange an agreement to be able to fight Torben.
Or they could, instead of just being there eternally, they can rotate.
that would be part of the agreement and stuff like that. Which is
That's what we talked about for the Celestials.
basically Celestials, Fays, and technically even the demons can be reasoned with. Well, technically giants could too, by that logic. Can be reasoned with and pacts and agreements and deals and things like that can be struck and or broken. The thing about, I mean, outside of like demon celestials and, well, I mean, the demons, celestials, and fae typically use like contracts of types, so they're pretty bound to the rules and of the contract. So
Yeah, we were starting to come up with ideas like how could we get a Fae, and well, I was like, maybe we should go back to my island. We should go to my island and see what's going on there, like now.
because danger.
Yeah, like ooh, good timing. Because I think at that point he was hearing about executions.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we haven't got back around to locating Faye. Maybe we should go back to that place with the parallel woods. That might lead us into the Fae realm.
Ah! Okay.
The Mirror Woods.
Yeah, was it the Mirror Woods or was it the parallel woods?
You had it right. Parallel.
How about no?
Maybe after we've solved all the other world's problems, I'll go back there and find out what
You'll
that
do
was
it
all
on your
about.
own.
Yeah, I will research the parallel woods and figure out the cause of this phenomena.
And we won't come after you.
We will stand at the edge of the woods while you go in. We will wait for 2 days, and if you don't come back, we're leaving.
Like,
And we'll find
wonder
a new
whatever happened to that. After everything's said and done, haven't heard from Katya in a while. I wonder whatever happened to her somewhere in the parallel woods. Which way's up? Which way's down? Which way's out? I've been here for so long. I don't even know my name anymore.
Meanwhile, you see a stopwatch in the background, and it's been like 25 seconds. Haru's like, okay, if you don't need a short break, grab your stuff, and we'll head out. We head out in 5, and he is going to give you guys a moment. Do you guys need a short rest?
5 seconds are up. Let's go. No, I don't need a short rest. We're good.
Nope. Haven't done anything today.
Did
At
I say
least no, it's not some
seconds? I
spell
thought I
wise.
meant minutes if I did. Well, but
You just
basically,
said 5.
okay, so 5 minutes. He's going to disappear into the back room, where he keeps most of his gear, and he's going to.
He went
gear
to the
up.
back rooms.
Yep, and he is gearing
The
up.
Parallel Woods, they're back.
Katya, go
Sorry.
ahead and can you roll 10d6 for me?
I can do that. Oh, 10d6. Okay, now I gotta get the fancy one out. 10d6. Roll. It's thinking. Hang on.
All right, I'll break your computer.
There it goes.
Cool.
38.
38. Cool. Katya, you take 38 points of psychic damage.
I saw that coming.
I'm kidding. I'm just being a.
I actually thought I was actually praying like, please don't let this be how much reinforcement Aaron has. Oh,
No.
but
I
while
already
I'm
know
thinking
how-
about it,
I already know how much she has.
how high a level do I want to cast this? 5th. Yeah, I can use a 5th level spell slot. I'm gonna cast Aid. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Valinar, Haru, and
By the way, Tim is
myself.
up.
Oh, Tim? Okay, Tim. Valinar, Haru, Tim. All gain 20 max HP.
Okay.
I think it just now cast it. Yeah, there we go. No, it's in it twice. Okay, whatever.
Which, by the way, Denock is nervous about Tim being up.
Understood. Okay. Haru returns wearing jet black attire.
Nice.
And carrying
Okay, I'm gonna have to interject here real quick
yeah.
and pull out a line from Gaijin Goomba. Real ninjas wear blue.
Okay.
Fuck. Blue is better for night. Black is only because of light pollution.
I'm confuzzled by that, but okay.
No, seriously. Like, it against the night sky, blue is less noticeable than black. Even in shadows. Blue is less noticeable than black.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can see it.
I can't.
Like, I mean, it's like a navy blue. It's a dark blue.
Yeah. Anyway, he comes out wearing a jet like bodysuit. And he is carrying like a silver a silver almost metallic like practically Oni mask. And
Now you're just taking the mic.
Yeah. Now you're just goofing off.
He has his short bow and short sword on his hip, basically, and he is ready to go.
Okie dokie.
Are you ready?
So, we set out?
Yes.
We set out.
Question.
Very ready.
Is it near midnight?
Not
It's 10:30.
quite.
Oh. In game. Sorry.
Not quite. It's actually probably getting closer to sorry, this is hard because you're 10,000 feet in the air, sun's setting there, it's becoming dark on top of the island. It's
6 o'clock.
I was gonna say 6 or like 7 or 8 probably is what I was thinking.
Okay.
But it's gonna take you 2 or 3 hours just to get back up onto the surface, and then to cross or go around Vagrum. Nope, not Vagrum. Goldwild.
Ooh.
But that puts you pretty much on track with where you want to be.
You know, I'm just asking that for numbers, so that I have it already written down that we did it, so that I don't question next time. Hey, did I do the numbers or not?
Yeah, fair enough. So, you head out. When it gets closer to being midnight, or you guys begin to getting closer to the city of Catullus, are you guys wanting to slow down, scout, be ready, like finding their campsite effectively, and preparing for an ambush?
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Alternatively, we could just go straight to Catullus and wait till we spot them coming in.
But then we have a chance of them receiving backup.
That's true. Yeah, definitely see if we can find there. It would help if we knew which direction they were coming from.
You do.
Oh yeah, duh.
Same
They'd be coming
direction
from
you came
Goldwild.
from.
Okay.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna have everybody do is I'm gonna have everybody make perception checks, including
Oh, yay!
Haru's really good perception.
5.
That's not bad for Denoch.
15.
13. Hey, Yet. Hey, Asta. Perception rolls.
Hey, we're working on it. Keep your pants on.
You didn't say anything, so I'm
I
just
don't
letting
wear
you know.
pants.
I didn't realize we
Oh.
were supposed to be wearing pants for this.
It allows for my it allows for creative motivation to flow.
Oh, good.
A 19 for Yet and a 14 for Asta.
Cool. Haru is the only one who notices.
Nice.
Haru is the only one that notices because he rolled a 29.
Good.
Yeah, he's very good at a very select few skills, but he's very good at those skills. And because he's faster than the rest of you, he will take point. And he will at a certain point he will hold. And as you guys try to come to stop, he's I just noticed that
Oh?
he doesn't have anything for that. Okay. So I know how there's going to be a simple thing to undo this. Because I just realized this. But as you guys are traveling, you guys, I'm pretty sure that Yet and Haru do not have dark vision.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Haru doesn't have dark vision, and yet he operates in the dark all the time.
You don't know that. He does a lot of daytime stuff.
Do I still have?
He likes to keep a good work and social life balance.
Hang on, how long?
Yeah, can you confirm?
If this was
Get it
my
done right.
Can you confirm that Yet does not have dark vision, or if he does?
this wouldn't be a problem if I was playing as Jimothy.
Features and
I
trade.
can only do that once. It is only for an hour.
You can also do it again using a spell slot.
Hmm? Oh, I can. Fantastic.
You wouldn't really need it until you guys hit the surface, by the by. What's
He
up?
does not have dark vision.
He does not have dark vision,
No.
so...
How
He-
long
he did
from
have
us? How long from us getting to the surface to getting to Catullus? But how long would that be?
I would say, given the fact that you guys are moving at a quick speed, I'm going to say that you guys are probably, after you guys get to the other side of Vagrum, you would travel for, or not, why do I keep saying Vagrum? Goldwild. You guys would travel for probably another 2 hours before this moment would happen.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do my Eyes of the Night.
Okay.
And I'll expend a spell slot to do it again, so we can have, so that I can give. Weirdly enough, I think it is. Yes, it's because it's up to 5 willing creatures.
Oh,
So I can give everyone 300 feet of dark vision.
Well, five.
nice.
5 creatures. Oh, wait, you wouldn't target
5
yourself.
willing
Never mind.
creatures. Yeah, I
You
don't
would
have to
target-
target myself.
Because you already have it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So, 300 feet of dark vision is what everybody has. Haru utilizes that to make use of that, 29 perception check. And he
There we
stopped. He'll stop everybody. And at this point in time, I will say it's getting close to the end of this. I'm not going to say it's faded yet, but I'm telling you it's getting close. Excuse me. He goes... up there's... And he's whispering, so stage whisper. Up there's... Looks to be like 3 kind of figures. They're kind of just... there. A couple of them are standing, one of them appears to be sitting. There's no campfire or light. It's odd. Do you think this is Aaron?
Matches the description.
Or trap.
You said one figure was standing, the other 2 were sitting?
No, two standing, one sitting.
Okay. Our guards are probably the ones standing then. Sounds like the individual is described. I mean, how many people travel in the middle of the night from Goldwild to Catullus? Certainly matches the description.
We could open up with a large-scale powerful attack, or several.
Might be a bit risky, but
Join Lightning Bolt.
we're not in range for that. But if Haru is able to see them, based on Valinar's description of how far we should be able to see, I am within range of being able to just dimension door drop someone on top of them as a surprise.
How close are we to them again?
It would have to be within 300 feet.
I would probably guess that he would probably stop you guys at about 200 or so feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just because that's when he would notice them, and with that high perception roll,
If I wanted to be funny, I could dimension door 400 feet away, so that we have 2 groups on 200 feet apart on either side, and then pincer them.
Yes, divide the party. Anyway.
And that's why I don't want that.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention, most of you guys move at about 30 feet around, or I guess even dashing 60 feet around.
Yeah.
So it'd be a while. So
Assuming they have the same dark vision range as I have, most of my spells would, by the time I'm within range to use them, they'd be able to see us.
I could attempt to get closer and make sure that this is our quarry.
Who would you say would win in a stealth competition, yourself or Asta?
I mean, I'd like to argue that I would win, but I know she's quite talented as well.
Or what if she just allowed you to pass without trace, unless you can do that yourself?
I mean, I can. It's a valuable resource of mine, but can.
Are you just trying to make sure that this is them?
Yeah, I'd hate to attack some random travelers that just happen to be of similar description, but complete innocence. You know, if I just went and threw a lightning bolt right now, I could potentially kill somebody unrelated to this, and that would not be great.
And chances are low, but we could still go. We could,
And it would ensure that we're not wasting valuable resources on random nobody.
I can go take a quick look, and I'll just move ahead quietly.
Okay.
Be as careful as you.
I will do my absolute best. Please turn around and step on a twig. Please turn around and step on a twig.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
17. For his stealth.
Oh boy.
It's pretty low.
Yeah. Shoot. I was going to ask if Asta could pass without a trace on him. Just.
I mean, if she wants to cast it, that's up to her. She could have done so for the entire group if she wished, but that's a her thing. She's already used one of those second level spell slots today.
I would love to
Asta?
throw a chain lightning at the 3 of them.
Is there an Asta or a Yet in the house?
Now.
No, we're in the castle.
Where did the castle come from?
The sky.
Huh. They're asking if you would like to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Because we're trying to sneak up for sneak attack. Or at the very least, surprise round.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and mark off the spell slot. And that'll change his result to a 27.
Because I'd rather us not get caught so easily. I want my moment of cool, damn it.
I get it. Let me... I have a lot of things. Do 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 do. Okay. Passive perception. Okay. Okay. Haru would move up. The guards are on watch. Let me. Haru moves up, getting close enough to begin to make out features of the group. You guys are staying put?
Currently, yes.
Haru, you got close? I'm echoing? Am I done? Kind of. Just coming
What?
from Rona.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I was echoing in your mic. I'm not doing it.
No, he's not.
I'm not doing it now, but it was weird.
I don't know. But okay.
Your mic is janky, dude.
It's not usually like this. I don't
I know.
understand.
So Haru approaches, takes observation, and begins heading back.
Okay.
Nothing obvious yet. Multiple rolls. I don't like that.
What is everybody's passive perception?
Oh fuck.
Dog shit.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
15.
9.
11.
16. Oh, 13. Or the wrong number. Yours is 15. Mine's 13.
No, passive perception.
Yeah. Passive perception.
Oh, I was reading passive investigation.
I know.
So the elephant's the best.
Indeed.
At 15?
Oh,
Yeah.
I also have 15.
Okay, so the elephant and the okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. Go back to sleep.
Neither of you see anything out of the ordinary
Damn it.
Of course not.
Because there's nothing out of the ordinary to see.
until you watch as Haru bolt.
Oh?
As in he's GTFO.
He is you it's hard to tell, but you guys are watching him and you watch him kind of like hesitate for a moment, just slightly shift his gaze around a little bit, and then suddenly changes his direction from to heading back towards you to going like due west, and he is going full bore.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
But when he moves from you, he's about 100 feet away.
Can't be a good sign.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good sign.
He is
He's
a
been
very
made.
bad individual.
If he's
Do we
bolting,
see-
if and we still see the three up on the up ahead, right?
You see two.
Oh, that's
Shit.
why he bolted. He was spotted by one of them. Okay.
One standing, one sitting.
One of the ones that was standing took off towards him. And we never even saw any of them move. Wow.
Go. Do we go loud?
Not yet. If they were chasing after him and he ran away from them, that means they're probably not aware of our presence specifically.
But if we don't pull them off of him, he's going to get caught.
Maybe not. I say we go to the other two that are still at the camp.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go loud, attack them. Hopefully, she'll call the other one off.
Ah, yes. Well, either way, one of us has been spotted. Let's go.
Hey. I have a great idea, guys. I have a great idea.
Oh no. Okay.
Great idea.
What has yet got?
I and Asta will try and sneak around behind these guys.
No splitting the party.
We're not splitting the party.
Oh no, it
Try
sounds like
to
splitting the party.
Sneak to these guys, like sneak up to these guys, so they can't like shout an alarm. We at least want to like muffle them before we engage, and I can maybe throw them back to you.
Okay. Are you thinking that we're near a city?
We're out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Are there woods?
Yes, we're in the woods.
Exactly.
In case they have more hidden. I see the point. I'm not sure we have the luxury of time for you to sneak around, though.
We don't, because one
Yeah.
of them, who is very good at making things disappear, has already gone after Haru. Haru's probably dead by now.
He's gone.
Dead. Haru's a survivable fella.
Why do stealth when I can just dimension door somebody right up behind them?
Haro runs up behind Denock and goes, "I'm fast as fuck, boy," and runs away again. I'm kidding. He doesn't do that, but it's still funny.
Right.
Okay, well,
But you
I think
guys- You guys do
stealth off,
know.
let's go.
Yeah, you guys do know from previous experiences with Haru that he is very fast.
Yeah. I think stealth's off, let's go.
Okay, send me through the dimension door.
The,
Farm the Loxodon behind them.
the rest of you may want to get closer, though.
Yeah.
Other than maybe Asta, she may want to stay at 300 feet of range and shoot with her bow, because I think she got like 600 feet or something.
Yeah. When y'all are more close in range, I'll get him right behind them. They won't see it coming.
Okay, so those of you who are going to move up in order to be within a little bit, better range, roll stealth for me, and you'll still have the pass without a trace bonus. I'm pretty sure that lasts for like 10 minutes.
Soft 20.
17. Ew.
Okay.
Yeah, oof.
Oh, you roll a 7 and then plus 10 is 17. Ooh.
It's gonna be dangerous though, because I'm gonna be putting myself right in harm's way. If it gets too bad, I know a way I can protect myself, at least temporarily.
Make sure you're not in range of me casting lightning bolt as well.
You have lightning bolt?
I always have.
Ooh. Okay. So then, using that as using your angling as a focal point, I will not be directly across from. I will not put myself in a direct line with you and the target. I'll put myself off to the side with Yet.
So I stop at about 100 feet from them.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Valinar, are you gonna stick with me, or are you gonna get closer?
Valinar is probably going to start to get closer because he can't really do anything from 200 feet.
Stopping at about 100 feet. Okay. And how close do you want to get, Valinar?
Um, probably about, well, yeah, probably about half or so. So about 100 feet.
Okay, so you're going to stay where Denock is. Okay.
Oh, I thought Denock was still at 200 feet. Sorry.
I'm at 100.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 200. Yeah, no, I'll stay with Denock.
Okay. And then, Asta, are you basically staying in the 250 range-ish?
Yep.
All right. Just for the sake of ease, I'm going to say you're at 200, just so that you have an extra 100 feet of range. Okay?
Okay. Doke.
And then Katya and Yet are still at the 300 range increment.
Waiting to port in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I believe at that point in time, the group would be giving the thumbs up to Katya. However,
Yeah, there it is.
as you guys begin to set your plans into motion, Aaron looks up and goes, it would appear that we have some guests, and one of them is the Shinigami. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Okay.
I knew it!
Yep.
Sorry.
Never gonna let me have that moment of cool, am I?
You rolled a 17. Passive perception's higher than that.
That's bullshit.
And she's got a...
I know. She's got incredibly powerful friends.
Well, I'm so sorry to tell you this, but her dark vision range is at 120 feet.
Like mine. I knew it. I'm like, just like I said, about the time you get in range to be able to cast any of your spells, she's gonna know you're there. Sort of literally throwing chromatic orb at her or firebolt.
I could have done fireball.
150 feet away. Could have. Yep.
Mhm. But I wanted to do lightning because I would get to do joint lightning with Katya.
You still can. Because next time, we'll roll for initiative.
Yeah.
And
Once
we'll
I
see
get
how
Yet,
and we'll
it's
see.
not
once I, well,
I will say, and I'll give you guys this because it is a bone. The only person that she is currently aware of is Denock.
Oops, wrong camp.
But
Yeah.
she
I
also
think-
knows that a wizard wouldn't travel solo.
Yeah.
So
Right about the time that she's going to drop that line, that's when Katya's gonna be like, "And Dimension Door, let's go."
yep, and we'll be picking up next time in initiative order, where your action would be to cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
We'll see how initiative goes to see what happens, but that's where we're gonna end it for tonight. Once again, as a reminder, everybody, no stream next weekend. I'm gonna be out of town. So no D&D, no Monster Hunter next week either.
Fair enough.
Yep, I'm taking the weekend off. I'm gonna be out of town, so
Weekends.
don't contact me. I won't answer.
That's a lie.
Huh?
That's a lie.
Bet. And yeah.
You'll ignore specifically me because I said that.
And beyond that, I don't really have any announcements. We're working on a January schedule, and I'll make sure to plaster that on our social media or on my social media when I have a schedule. Working on it currently. So, but yeah, beyond that, enjoy your guys' weekend. I hope everybody has a fantastic start to the beginning of a new year. And
I hope so too.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Good night, all.
See ya.
All right, all.
Night.
Right, yo.